back. Welcome back.
Oops, my hand was kind of in the way.
We're glad to be back.
Hello, Super Sam. Super Sammy.
Got all the
Super Sammy.
got all the platforms back up and running.
Yay!
We're kind of happy about that.
Yes. Hello, CD Wayne.
Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody.
We got to do a little tech here.
Everybody excited about being Monday? Hey, put a 1 if you're excited it's Monday.
We're not going to see any ones, I
Nope.
don't think.
I wouldn't put my 1 in there. You know,
Hey, Tuck 22.
for me, you know, I mean, I'm thankful.
Hey, Carol.
Don't get me
Hey,
wrong.
Kim.
I'm thankful to be alive for sure.
Well,
but
yeah.
you know, Monday's usually kind of a, it's like, oh, the weekend's over,
Yes. Sunday night, he's pretty quiet.
I am because,
Yes.
it's not that I hate my job. I really like my job, but, I just know that I'm going to have to be gone 11 hours a day to my job. I mean, can anybody relate to that? That 9 to 5, or for me, it's 8 to 5. Actually, it's 11 hours long with a commute. And it gets really long, especially on Mondays. It's like the weekend's over and it all starts over again. That's one reason that, we really wanted to find an online business so we could change that. Because, we're
Richie.
We're Carl and Lori from Oklahoma,
Yep.
and we're 8-time business owners.
And we're happy TikTok is back up.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that also made Sunday night long.
It did, because
he was sad. He was so sad.
I was dying to go live, guys. I mean, I really, really like going live. It's just so fun. So fun interacting with people and telling people about, this business that we're involved with and how it's changed our life. And,
he's ate up with it now.
I am. And the one thing I want to tell y'all tonight
Hi, everybody.
is, we're not here to sell you anything. We're here really just to explain our journey and what it's done for us.
Yes.
And all I really want from you guys is to be able to check it out for yourselves, and so you can make your own decision about
and interact with us a little bit. We really like that. Hey, Jessica, great to have you.
And we want to be as transparent as possible. So, we're here to just explain our journey and what's happened to us. And, I don't know if it'll work for you or not, but it's worked really well for us. And like I said, you won't know until you check it out for yourself. And for all you pessimists out there, I was definitely
poster child right over here.
You say pessimism, and there's my picture. So I get it.
Hi, Carlene.
So if you guys are that way, that's okay. I'm totally okay with that because, like I said, you're my people.
Yes.
When Lori said, hey, our old Amazon coach, which is the reason we got into this business or looking for a business, because our Amazon business kind of tanked a year ago and we didn't know what we were going to do.
That's right. We had been in the Amazon business for 5 years and we'd done really well. And we found out how much we loved having an online business.
Yeah.
And man, it was quite a ride, guys. And if you're looking for a business, online is the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for any kind of freedom from a location, freedom from certain times. If you want freedom for, I don't know, financial freedom as well. Location, financial, and time freedom. That's what we found in Amazon. That's what we wanted again.
And that checked all of our boxes, and so when they raised all their fees, and basically we lost that business. It wasn't profitable anymore, so we basically just had to quit doing it.
It was terrible.
It was. We were
super
sad.
Painful.
And so
man, we loved it.
I was faced with a decision for the first time in my life, to go get a job. So
he sounds like a lazy bum, doesn't he?
I know.
Get a job, Carl.
But we'd always worked for ourselves. We'd always had our own business. We've had 8 different businesses. So, we in 39 years, we've done a lot of different stuff.
Oh, man, we have.
So we it's been fun. Being in your own business is the only way to go.
Yes.
I mean, in my opinion, working with the other guy has been fun, this past year. Helping them, accomplish some things, I hope. And so, that's great. But, when you own your own business, you can write your own ticket.
Right.
And I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that's something I've, that it's there's nothing else out there like it. I mean, it's free enterprise. It's the good old USA. You can be as big as you want and make as much money as you want. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So, so I had to get a job because we lost our income.
Right.
So there was no time to regroup and do something different.
No.
I mean, I just had to jump out there and do it.
We needed income then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we, like all of y'all, we have a house payment.
Yep.
We have bills. We have all that.
So I had to go.
You had to go get a job.
Back to the grind, the 8 to 5 kind of deal. So, I can relate to all of y'all out there now.
Yeah.
Not that I couldn't before, because owning your own business, it was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, seemed like.
Hey, crazy
So,
lady.
It was.
Hey, Anita.
It wasn't easy either, but you at least
User.
you got paid for what you did. Hopefully, if you made money.
Right.
Sometimes we didn't make money.
No, there was lots of times that we had to hold our paychecks.
Yeah, we paid everybody else.
Yeah, we would print them, but we would just stack them up.
My plant manager made more money than me for a long time.
A long time.
if he only knew. But that's just the way it goes when you own your own business. But when it was good, it was real good. When it was bad, it usually wasn't very good.
Whew, when it's bad, it's bad.
So, the 8 to 5 has been kind of a change for us. But one thing that, Lori's main job was to go find us a business to get back involved with online, because, Amazon taught us that, all the eyeballs are online. How many of y'all know that? I mean, you buy all kinds of stuff online. That's where all the commerce is happening. That's where, that's where all the sales are being made. I mean, they're selling cars online. They're selling groceries online. They're selling, every kind of apparel and product that you can dream up. They're selling it online.
Right. Legal and illegal, probably.
Yeah, probably. So, Lori and I thought, here we are, 59 to 60. I'm just thinking, how are we going to get our piece of the pie?
Yes.
And that was always
without Amazon.
Yeah, without Amazon.
How can we do that?
We didn't know if we could do that. So she found a business that was a blog, as a monetized blog, and it was really nice, really
Beautiful.
good. But it cost a lot of money, because I wanted to buy an online business going already, because we needed income now. So if y'all can relate to that, I didn't want to do a startup. I didn't want to take a course and 10 months in figure out it wasn't for me, and all those things. I wanted to buy businesses already going.
Because that way we could get him out of his job right then.
Because we wanted that time freedom.
That's what And we were almost willing to go into debt to get the time freedom back. So that's how good it is, guys.
Yeah.
When you have time freedom, when you have location freedom, it's like a dream life. It's incredible.
Yeah, and we've experienced it with Amazon. Yes. It really taught us that. Not that we made a ton of money, but we were multi-million-dollar sellers on there, and we made good money.
Yeah, you don't get to keep all that.
No,
at all.
But I'm just saying, we weren't a small
little fraction.
We made good money, and it afforded us to travel and do the things we wanted to do. So when that went south, her job was to go find that. So we found it the night before we were supposed to close. I prayed about it. We were praying about it, and I just didn't feel right about it. Yeah. And that's just not like me. Usually, if it's an opportunity, and I'm going to do it.
He is an entrepreneur through and through.
I mean, we bought and sold, I don't know, like I said, 8 different businesses. So, I wasn't scared of it. It's just that I just got that gut feeling that's like, I just don't think we should do this. And not that it was a bad business, because it's still going today. Some other people bought it. So anyway, we've never looked back, because we knew it wasn't right for us. And once you close the chapter on something, it's closed. So we've just been looking forward. So she got back with our old Amazon coach, and kind of tell them what you found out from our old Amazon coach.
3 months before we passed on that business, our old Amazon coach called us, and she said, "Guys, my business is going under too. So what are you doing?" And at that point, we didn't know what we were going to do. I mean, we were desperate.
So we're going to get a job.
Yeah, Carl went and got a job. And so she said, "Well, I'm starting into this online business, and it's social media marketing, and I think you guys should check it out." And we both went, "What is that? We don't want to do that. That sounds like a thing. That sounds like not a real business."
It just sounded like another one of them courses we bought and tried.
A canned program. That's what we thought it was. So we passed on it.
We did.
And so I went back to her after 3 months. I said, "Okay, we're still looking. What are you doing? How's it going?" She said, "Oh my gosh." She said, "Lori, I'm so glad you got back to me." She said, "I replaced my Amazon income since I've been in this business." So in 3 months, she had replaced her Amazon income, guys. She had a huge business. She was our coach. So she had a warehouse. She had employees. I mean, much bigger than us. So we knew that she had really accomplished something big. And so we said, okay, we better stop being stupid and look.
Skeptical Carl here.
Yeah, we about missed it.
I sat up on the edge of my recliner and was like, what? Lori, this sounds pretty cool. She said, "Well, I'm doing it. I don't care if you want to do it or not."
Because even though he said that, he kept questioning me.
I did.
I mean, he was still not, he wasn't on board. He's only been on board, maybe it's probably been 3 or 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
I mean, actively, he's been on board a long, long
longer
time.
than
Yeah.
that,
Trying to get you in the picture there.
But I was just really skeptical because, like I said, we've been down the road on canned courses and all that kind of stuff before.
Oh, her name's also Aunt Lo's name is Lori. Hello,
Hey, Lori.
Aunt Lo.
So, I just didn't know if it would, I guess it wasn't the money. I mean, for under $1,000, we bought these 4 prepackaged products that we're able to resell, have the master resale rights and sell as many times as we want. So, I got that. It wasn't the money. It was, will it work for us?
Yeah.
And it was difficult for me to get
I believed it. I believed it.
I just couldn't get my mind around, for under $1,000, to be in your own online business, to make a 6-figure income. I just,
hello, Josh.
It was hard for me to believe that, guys. And if you're skeptical, I'm right there in your same boat. Okay. At this point. So, we said, okay, what's the downside? $1,000, it's not a big deal. We'd spent, I don't know, $12,000 on a Audible program that was going nowhere.
Yeah.
It was just a money hole.
Yes.
And so, I said, fine, let's check it out. So we did.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, we have not looked back. That was about 5.5 months ago. And
thanks, Josh.
We just jumped into it with both feet and said, we're going to make it
Hey,
work.
Jeremy.
And so, basically the business is really simple. If you don't get it, it's okay. You can click on that link in our bio up there, go over to our website, or go over, put your best email in the website there, and it'll go through, the whole program and how it all works from our founder. Gives you a 5-minute video, explains everything, goes through all 4 digital products. So basically what we're doing in a nutshell here, guys, is we're buying a program. It's 4 different programs that comes prepackaged, and you get the master resale rights on them. Okay. And what it does, it teaches people how to be in their own online business. Okay. And
hey, Greg.
In addition to that, it teaches you how to market those online businesses, products online. That's what it's teaching you how to do. And at the same time, you get the opportunity to sell those same 4 programs, and you get the master resale rights with 100% profit coming to you. So it started out with products. So that's the reason I chose to do a startup, is because I mean, well, if it comes with products ready to go, that was appealing to me. And the other big box it checked for us is something that our dream has always been, is to create our own digital products. And so it's going to teach us how to do that. And it came with a sales funnel and with a website, a one-time $29 fee, and there's no ongoing costs. There's no advertising costs. There was no upline, no downline. There was no. I mean, it's your business. You can make
affiliates.
You can make it as big as you want to make it. You have it comes with the 4 products, and then you can add as many as you want. So I just thought that was pretty amazing, because we had worked and tried to find a business like that.
We had.
And we were not successful.
Tried to create it myself one time, and
like I said,
months and months of just headache, and it didn't work.
The tech in it was just too much for us, and the cost of doing it all was just we couldn't figure it out. So we looked at this as kind of like it checked another box for us, because that's what she ultimately wanted to do. Because kind of tell them a little bit about what where you come from.
Yes, I'm a speaker. I've been a speaker for about 20 years. My own topic. I speak on what shoe are you, and so I have a book, and this is a program. This can be a program, and it's what I speak on. Teaches people how to get along better on corporation, on your corporate teams, or I've even spoken for the government several times. I have not straightened them out yet.
I'm waiting on that Trump call. Yeah. I haven't got it yet.
President Trump has not called.
Oh.
Maybe somebody on here could get to him for me. They say you're only how many away from a connection?
Like 6 people from the
there's some kind of statistic of that. So anyway, so I want to take my book, my topic, and create a course with it, because it's just a simple way to understand other people and yourself better, so that you get along better, and so you communicate better. And so, it's something that's in high demand, because I get paid really well to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowds love it. I just couldn't figure out how to get it online.
Right. and do that sales funnel and the follow-up emails.
I couldn't figure out how to market it. That was probably the hardest. I
Yeah.
just couldn't. I couldn't crack the code on marketing.
And then put the the payment program in there, so people just buy it online. Automate it.
Automate it. Yeah.
And that's another big box that's checked for us.
Hey Frank.
It has
hey Amanda. Thank you.
It had the automations that came with it, just kind of like the Amazon business did for us, and we learned to love that.
Boy, we did.
And the automations that happens here is just crazy good, because it's a digital products that you starts out with, those 4 digital products, and so you sell one, and then boom, another one's there ready to sell, and it teaches you how to sell those, and then it also teaches you how to sell any other online program that you may have, or that you could develop yourself. And the $900 level that we bought at, the $900 product, teaches you how to do that. So I'm just like,
hey August,
well, that's what we've been looking for.
That's exactly what we were looking for.
So check another box for us. Still skeptical Carl here is just like, well, we'll just see. We'll just see how this works. So we got into it, jumped in with both feet, and I'm telling you, the better we get at the skills of what they're teaching us here and doing this, the better the sales are, and the more we sell, and the more money it makes, and
the momentum
just keeps building. Because listen, guys, we started with no following on TikTok. We started with no following anywhere on any platform for that matter. I do good just to check email. So
he is telling you the truth.
I swear to you.
You ask me email questions all the time.
All the time.
How do you find this?
Yeah.
Really, Carl?
Yeah.
Really?
At work, they got me doing all kinds of different programs and stuff. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. But I can learn. It's just something I've never had to do. So if we can learn it, then you can learn it.
Yes.
And if we can be successful, then I'm telling you, anybody can be, because it's not that we're tech savvy. We have products that are in demand. That's another thing that you have to make sure, whatever business you get into, if you're in the if you're in the taco business, you better have a dang good taco.
Right.
Or ain't nobody gonna buy it.
You got to be around people that want tacos.
That's right. So that's one box we had to check. It's like, okay, these digital products are in high demand. Kind of tell them what we found out about that.
Yeah, she told me that they are 4 digital products that teach people how to be in their own online business. So I went to Google, and if you still Google, you're old like me. So I Googled it and asked Google, okay, how many people in the U.S. are really looking for a way to make money online on the side? And Google said, he took me to MarketWatch. That's a reputable news source. Yeah. So it took me to not just Fred's blog. Uh-oh, he almost spit his water out. I wish I could do that more often. So it said 54% of American workers are looking for a way to make money online. Guys, that's a huge number. That's a lot of eyeballs. That's a lot of need. That's a product in high demand. That's what that is. So 54% of American workers, that's all ages, not just our age group.
Yeah.
We just happen to, hey, it's my turn. We just happen to be, we share our story because we feel like it relates to people kind of more like us in our age group. But this business is not for any certain age group. It's for every age group. There's people a lot older than us. Can you believe that? A lot older than us. They're very successful in this business. And a lot younger, of course, a whole lot younger.
Absolutely.
So that was it. It's your turn.
Okay.
I give you permission to speak now.
Well, like I said, and not only those 4 products, that come with it in high demand, that was a big thing because I wanted to make money now. But I knew that, her subject matter was in high demand as well. Yes. I mean, there's a niche for everything.
There really is.
I mean, I don't care, I don't care if you're a carpenter or make birdhouses. I mean, if you created an online digital product that taught people how to do that, people are going to buy it.
Right.
And you could learn to market it through this system here that's set up for you. So I think that's pretty incredible. So that checked another box for me because it's like, well, it's not like it's going to get, saturated because, you're only limited to your imagination of different products and, digital things that you can come up with, or physical products for that matter. So, there's affiliates, there's all kinds of things that you can get into if you wanted to in this thing. But we really like the digital program
Right.
and digital products because, it gives us the location freedom that we're looking for.
Right.
So any other questions out there that anybody has for us? I mean, like I said, we want to be as transparent as we know how to be. You might think, well, everybody's, selling digital marketing. Well, it's supposed to be $1 trillion business here in the next, 4 or 5 years. So this is where everybody's going to get goods and services is online. So maybe there is a lot of people selling digital marketing, but the thing is, it's going to be a huge market. There's 5 billion people scrolling every day.
Every day.
So, I'm fairly confident there's room for everyone. So, anybody else got any questions or anything out there?
And I have looked up that saturation number because we do get that question.
We do.
Is it saturated? And with 5 billion people on social media, we have 48,000 in our organization. That's really not organization, but in our community. Yeah, they're selling digital products and their own products, and they're promoting their own businesses. But we're all happen to be tied in the same community. That's a very, very small fraction of the 5.2 billion people that are on social media scrolling. So it's not saturated.
Yeah,
but we understand your concern if that was one of your concerns.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at ways to make money online, it's going to continue to show up in your feed because TikTok it's a search engine.
Mm-hmm.
So it will show you what you've been looking at. It's going to show you more of that because it wants you to stay on the algorithm. So it makes sense if you're seeing a lot of them.
Yeah, if you watch, motorcycle races, which I love motorcycle races. I mean, if you start searching that all the time, that's all you're going to see.
Right.
So, you think, well, everybody's racing motorcycles.
I got to get a motorcycle. That's what he'd say.
It's really not true. But that's just kind of what you're interested in. That's why it keeps showing up.
Yes.
But anyway, I'd like to talk a little bit about the 2-hour workday that we do.
Okay. First of all, what the name? You mean of the program? Legacy Builders.
Legacy Builders, yes.
Do y'all invest?
Do we invest?
Are you talking about just overall their gym or?
We invested about $1,000 to start with in this business that got our 4 major products, our website and everything set up, and that's all we've been out so far.
Is that what you're asking? If not, then let us know.
Do I buy stocks and all that stuff? Well, yeah. I do that too. Have been for a long time.
In the stock market. Okay.
Yeah. Have a little bit, yeah.
I've
done some of that.
We have commercial real estate, and of course, we've always invested in our own businesses.
Right.
For the last 39 years, that's been our major investment is our own businesses.
I've always found the best investment you can make is in yourself and your own business.
That's really true.
That's
worked for us.
Whatever you can control, the better off you are. I mean, I've made money in the stock market, and I've lost money in the stock market.
Yeah.
So, I'd rather be in something that I can control. And that's where I like to put my money.
And that's not everybody's experience.
That's just me,
Right.
But yeah, what else are you going to do with your excess money? You got to invest it in something, right?
Right. You don't just sit there.
Yeah. So you got to keep up with inflation, hopefully.
Yeah.
Which has been tough to do the last couple of years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I was going to tell you about my 2-hour workday. So I make 3 videos a day. I put those on social media. There's 2 minutes, 1 minute, and about 7 to 15 seconds. And the way I learned to do that was in our program. Hello, Ernest. How are you?
Hi, guys.
And then I answer questions. I get some questions underneath my videos, or I get some questions in my email. Not a ton, just a few. Hi, web coach. And then I also train, which I hop on there and listen when I want to, when I can, which is anytime during the day. They're not all the trainings are live. Some of them are recorded. Well, all of them are recorded also, so that we can do both. We are doing good. Thank you. And we go live, which is above and beyond the 2-hour, that you always see that people put in. I always just put a few hours a day. So yeah, I'm still a little slow on my videos because I talk a lot. So then I ramble on and I go down a rabbit trail, and then I have to, go back and edit it out. So that does take.
No.
Yeah, I know you're stunned.
I'm stunned.
I know. This man has listened to me yammer on for 39 years.
Yeah.
His poor ears. His poor little ears.
No,
and it's me who's almost deaf.
It's true.
You don't have to agree with that.
Yeah.
You are. He's
Mhm.
like, you are. Oh, you're so cute. I love watching. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We sure have a good time.
Yeah, we enjoy what we do.
Right before we push the live button, I waited for Carl to walk in here, and I put a weird filter on the live, so that when he sat down, it scared the fire out of him. He's like, "What's on my face?"
Oh, she got me good.
I wish I was videoing that,
Yeah, it was
so I
funny.
could have got it because I'd have put that in a video.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys don't know us, hop up there and follow us and go watch our videos because we have a really good time.
We do. Yeah.
And we got some stuff in store. Oh my goodness, we got some fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's a good part about this business. It teaches you how to stop the scroll.
Yes.
And that's what
You
you're
have
trying to
to
do.
stop the scroll.
You got to get your people's attention to listen to you.
Right.
And so we do crazy stuff on there just for fun.
Just for fun.
And
we entertain ourselves.
Yeah, we do. We have way more fun than y'all have.
We laugh so hard.
I promise you. And it teaches you how to do that. So it's
yes.
It's probably the most fun business we've ever been in.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Amazon was fun, but not this kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because we had to go out and sweat it out in the garage, and
or
we had
freeze
to
to death.
freeze to death in the garage. Like right now, we'd be freezing.
So yeah, it was work, and I guess you can call this work too. If you make 2 or 3 videos a day and come on here and chat with people, live for an hour or so. I mean, that's the work of it. That's what we do. And then we, say if it looks like a business vehicle that can take you where you want to go, then jump in and. Sky's the limit. You can write your own paycheck. I mean, I think it's cool.
She said I had a filter on my face the other day, and Larry decided to talk, and he had makeup on too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! The first time we went live,
this is
neither of us can see that, well, because the phone is tiny.
Yeah, we're old.
We're old, and we both have glasses, and we still can't see that well. So I had my normal filter on, and several people went by. It was Carl's very first live saying, "Nice filter," and I just said, "Well, thank you."
We're saying, man, people are really being nice tonight.
Awfully nice to us. He was in full makeup. I mean, oh my gosh, it was so funny. In fact, one of our friends that pops in here, he came back later and said Carl had full makeup on. He said, I don't know if you could see.
He said his eyelashes were like this long.
I was like, oh my gosh, Carl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gosh, we have laughed about that.
We had. It was really funny.
So here's the deal, guys. You don't have to know everything and be perfect.
No.
We just get out here and be ourselves. I mean,
this is who we are.
If you guys were sitting at our kitchen table just like we are right now, I mean, this is who we are.
This is who we are.
So we just get on here and have a good time and try to be transparent with people and try to tell people what it's done for us.
Yes.
And it solved our problem. And so if it looks like it's going to solve your problem, then we'll do everything we can to help you get there.
I will say we have a webinar coming up in just a couple of days, and that's something you really want to plug into. Yeah. And if you hop up there and hit that link up there, hop up there, hit the follow button, then go over the link in my bio, then I will send you that link so you can be part of that webinar. It's an hour long, and if you aren't able to be there at 6:00 on Wednesday night, it's no big deal. I can send you the replay link, but I need you to hop into the funnel so I know that you want it.
Right.
So that way you can really check it out for yourself. It's probably an hour long. She interviews some of our coaches and some of the people that are very successful right now. Someday we will be on there and we'll get to be interviewed by them. By her on one of those webinars, just so we can just tell even more people what it is doing for us, because we're going to be able to retire Carl this year.
Yep.
So that is what our goal was, and dadgummit, if it ain't going to happen. Yep. It's going to happen.
Yeah, we're excited about it because
Yes.
it's going to give us that time freedom back that we were looking for. Going to give us the money to go with it, so we can travel, spend time with our grandkids. All those things that when you're gone 11 hours a day, actually I'm just tired usually when I get home.
Fall asleep in the chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the weekends are way too short. I don't know if y'all relate to that, but they're way too short.
Way too short.
So we in our retirement years, we want it to be better, not worse. So that's why we're doing our own online business. If you guys can relate to that, then you're in the right place.
Yes, we looked at our retirement funds. We pulled out those retirement funds and looked them over, and it's just not enough. There probably was a time that it could have, before inflation, doubled everything. Gosh, guys, it's just not going to stretch like we had thought it would.
No.
And then losing our income where we were funding some of that.
Right.
Yeah, losing the income on top of that. Yeah. It's
Last couple
it's
of years,
painful.
Things have really cost a lot more than they used to. Our
Yes.
insurance has gone up. Everything has gone up. So
I think insurance is more than our house payment now.
yeah. So
For all the insurances.
Yeah, it just costs a lot to live.
It does.
And and if you're on a fixed income, well, that doesn't bode very well.
No.
So you have to figure out a way to make more money, and and I wanted to have an increased retirement, not a decreased life.
We didn't want to retire broke.
No.
We want to retire well.
I wanted to keep my house, and I didn't want to downsize.
We talked about it.
I wanted to be able to travel the world and do what I wanted to do.
Right.
So that was just our bucket list.
Yes.
Your bucket list may be different. You might be just trying to figure out how to make your rent payment. I get that.
Yep.
Or your house payment. So
that's why I went and got a job.
Yeah. So you got to do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, the only way to real freedom for us was to be in our own business, and we wanted it online. Right. That was our big criteria. Whether this business is for you or not, I encourage you to make a decision and find something that's gonna solve your problem. If you don't change something, then nothing's going to change. Right. You know that. Whether it's this business or something else, do something. Yeah. Because life's too short. Guys. I mean, jump out there and do something, for sure.
But getting into debt for it, we decided that just is not a good idea when there is opportunity like this.
Yeah.
All we have to do is learn some skills and put those skills to work. And we're not telling you that this is a get rich quick or that you sit around and do nothing.
No.
Because there is work involved. Yes, you do have to put your time in. You have to learn these skills and do the work for you to get paid.
Yeah.
That it's real business.
I mean, if you don't do the work, you don't get paid. Just like work.
Hey, Josh.
That's it. So, it's like I said, we want to be transparent as we know how to be. I mean, at first, you're not making any money. You're working and you're learning and all that. And then you make that first sale and you're just like, well, we made a sale, so we're in the black. Yes. Well, I'd never had a business that made one sale and we were in the black.
No.
We always had ongoing expenses.
Always.
We always had rent. We always had materials. Employees.
Taxes.
I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. So, this is just a one-time fee. I mean, nobody's hit me up. I kept waiting for somebody to send me a bill like,
oh, he kept asking me that.
Are they going to charge us a platform fee?
How much is it going to be? How much is it going to
be? And there hasn't been, okay? I mean, we spend under $1,000. We've been in our own business. We haven't spent a dime more. So, and we've been making sales and we're in the black. I mean, it's great. So I'd never had a business like that before, but that's what the power of the internet can do. Number one. And number two, that's what the power of a digital product can do. Whether it's these 4 products or some product that you have that could probably be 100 times better even.
Oh man. Yeah.
So, I mean, Josh, that comes on here quite a bit. There he is. I mean, he knows how to play the piano, and I've been telling him he needs to learn how to create an online program on how to play the piano and teach people how to do that and sell it. And this business will help him do that. So, that's the kinds of things that you can do with this business. And I'm sure that all you guys out there are good at something and have expertise that you could probably package and sell.
Right.
If you so choose,
I mean, I have expertise in being married to him for 39 years.
That's true.
I'm sure people would want to buy that.
Yeah. If you only knew me, you'd buy it. For sure. Is there any questions out there for us?
Did you want to show this?
Yeah, we'll look at this.
Master resale rights. Have you talked about that?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it comes with the master resale rights, and that was a big thing for me because I thought, well, I don't want to pay somebody a commission, on these products, but you don't. I mean, it's your. As soon as you buy the program, it's your program, and you can sell it as many times as you want. And our goal was to sell one a day. And so if you sold,
that's what they're teaching us.
Yeah. So if you sold 900 program a day, I mean, that's over
$328,000.
$328,000 a year. Well, I got to be honest with you. I'd been tickled if it had been half that good.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So anyway, when you buy the $900 program, it comes with the other 3 underneath it that you get the master resale rights on as well. So the $600 program, you get the other 2 below it, and the 300 you get the 300 and the 100. And so you see how it
Thanks,
goes.
Lisa.
So we wanted all of the information, of course. And the other thing about the $900 program, it taught us how to package our own digital products, which eventually that's what we wanted to do anyway. So we wanted the 4 income streams, plus we wanted to be able to add more to it as we, because actually this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
So it's not just a course selling a course. It's actually these 4 courses, and it teaches you how to sell multiple income streams and as big as you can dream. So that appealed to me.
Yes.
So that just really changed my whole outlook on things. To me, that gives it really staying power.
Right. The longevity really increases when you create your own product.
It was important to me, and it's a business that digital online business is continually growing. Like I said, it's going to be $1 trillion business here just in the next 3 or 4 years. So it's not going away. We even buy our groceries online now. So I mean, everything comes to our door. Seems like, there's an Amazon box out there. I'm sure they come to your house too. So I mean, to tell me that it's not growing is just crazy. I mean, Amazon's one of the biggest companies in the world today for that, doing this same basic thing, selling stuff online. And that's really what it boils down to. We're having to be talking about digital products, but it could be physical products as well. Yeah. If you're in the online business and you're in the business and you sell,
shovels.
Yeah, shovels.
I couldn't think of anything else. I don't know why I thought of shovels.
And they're specialized shovels.
You better be aware. Shovels.
You can, you could promote those this way and sell them online. I mean, you can sell anything online. Obviously, you can buy cars online. You can buy anything online.
Kidneys. I don't know if you knew that.
Of course, when she told me we could make, a 6-figure income for under $1,000, I'm just like, is this legal?
Because he was thinking, I might want to do it anyway.
I might want to do it anyway. I don't like going to work 11 hours a day, So.
How bad do you hate it?
Yeah. So anyway, really, if it's for you, just jump over there and hit that link in our bio. Go over there, follow us, check it out, put your best email in, and
I will send you the link to that webinar, the webinar that's on Wednesday, because it really breaks it down for you. That webinar will clear up, I think, all of your questions. It did for me.
Yeah, and don't it's free. It doesn't cost anything to check it out. And that's all like I told you in the beginning, we want to be transparent. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're just telling you our experience with it and what it's done for us. And I just want you to check it out for yourself. That's really it. Right. And if it's a vehicle for you, then great. If it's not, just flush it. I mean, you can opt out of our email sequence anytime you want. I won't track you down. I won't DM you. I don't even know what DM means. I won't do any of those things. So, just, that you don't have to worry about that.
And I will say, there are scammers out there. They have duplicated our pictures and all of our videos, using, a very similar name, but our name is Retire Early with Carl and Lori. There's no slashes. There's no numbers. So if you go up there and follow, then you go over and get into my email funnel. That is the safest way to stay with us and not end up with someone else, because one of our customers he wasn't our customer yet. He was he was in our email funnel, but then he went back out somehow and he got linked up with a scammer and he gave him $500. So be sure that you stay within that email sequence. That is the safest way.
And that's not a scare tactic. It's really real. And you think was really successful. We are stars on TikTok that people want to clone us. I was kind of proud.
Yes.
It's just funny to me. It's like they're going to try to scam us.
Like, really?
Really?
Us?
I felt like I'd arrived.
Little old Okies down here. Yeah. In our teeny tiny town on our red mud lake.
Yeah.
That's us.
So, but yeah, I respect the fact, your time and there's so many things out there to look at and people after your money and all that. I just want you to check it out for yourself. Really. That's all. It solved our problem. And, to me, if I found something that solved my problem, it's kind of like, okay, if this car is going to work for us, I want to look under the hood, drive it, check it out, and make sure it's something I want to own that's going to solve my problem in transportation. Well, that business is the same way. I mean, we've looked at hundreds of businesses in our life and 99% of them weren't for us
Right.
because
Oh,
it didn't
yeah.
check the boxes that we were looking for.
Exactly.
But you're just looking for that one that checks your boxes that's going to solve your problem.
That's a great way to put it.
And that's why we bought and sold 8 different businesses. But gosh, we've looked at hundreds.
Yes.
And some were better than others, but they were all good.
The man loves to evaluate businesses.
I do.
He just does it in his pastime.
I do.
He really enjoys
I go in
it.
there and look for biz buy sell. I'm
Yes.
looking at, and I'm always analyze them. I mean, I know that's weird. That's a real nerdy thing, but I love
It's
to
his
do
passion.
that. I love
He
to do
does.
that. So if that's so, I just invite you to evaluate it.
Yes.
And the way I evaluate business is I'll just give you a quick synopsis of how I do it. I look at the best upside to it, and to me, this has no limit. And so I thought, well, what kind of limit? Well, on the big upside, we could sell a $900 program every day, make $327,000 a year. Okay, but what's the downside?
Yes.
So I look at that, and this is not just with this business, but any business. What's the downside? What's my break even point? And so we'd figure out that break even point, and then we'd ask ourselves, can we live with that? And if we couldn't, then we didn't buy it. If we could live with it, then we say, okay. So then we check it out further, and make sure it's something we really wanted to do and had the growth and had all the, checked all the other boxes for us. But anyway, I just give you that tip, and that's the way you should evaluate, not just this business, but any business you look at. Look at the worst case and the best case, and make sure you can live on either end of that.
And every single time it ended up being the worst case.
Oh, yeah.
During a period of time.
Yeah. We always got down that break even at
We
some point
always
in the cycle,
Yes.
We've been in manufacturing
Yeah.
for 30 years,
Yeah.
two different manufacturing companies. And I'm telling you, we made a lot of money, but there was a lot of times
Ooh,
when
it
we
was
lost
lean.
a lot of money.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yeah.
Yes.
all in all, it turned out really good.
It did. We were blessed. God
was-
took care of us every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
When you own your own business, like I said, it's really up and down. But this business
We
is
haven't
kind of
seen a down on this one. No.
it's really cool because you don't have a lot of materials and all those kinds and inventory. Even in Amazon,
No inventory.
we had to buy inventory constantly. I mean, we spent
Weekly, we were
tens of thousands
Oh,
of dollars
gosh,
every month. We were putting into inventory, so
Yeah.
it took a lot of money to make it run.
Oh yes.
And this, we've been out $1,000 when we first bought the products, and master resale rights, 100% profit, and that's the only
That was it.
expense we've been out. Period.
Period.
We already had the cell phone, which
Right.
costs more than this business.
Right.
And
we had
we already had a little computer. We already had that. So we already had Wi-Fi that we're paying for. So we really didn't have to, we didn't have to buy anything.
we just had to plug in and learn some skills
Yeah.
and put those skills to work. That's really all. That's all we have. That's all we've done.
Yeah.
Is just tried to perfect and tried to learn and tried to get better.
Yeah. And so, just follow us and check that link in the bio and check it out for yourself. Put your best email in there. Be sure and check your spam folder because sometimes it goes to spam. So check that.
And if you can't go to that webinar on Wednesday, it's no big deal because I will send you the replay link as soon as it's posted. I'll send it out
To everybody.
you,
Yeah.
to everybody on the list.
Right.
Yeah, that way you can plug in when you can.
Right.
Because we understand it doesn't always work with your schedule.
Yeah. The webinar when we first got involved, I mean, it was a replay
It was a
because
replay.
I had to go to work and it wasn't convenient for us. So we watched a replay,
Right.
which was
First
fine.
I watched it and then I said, okay, you got to listen to this.
I know. And then
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
He had his daggum skeptical hat on.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, I think it's permanently sewn up there.
Well, I don't know. You guys have probably been down the road, especially, you got a little age on you. You've been down the road on some stuff,
Okay, we have been.
So,
Yeah.
I understand. I really
I
do.
think it was a nice way to call me old again. The other night he called me old like 4 times on a live.
Well, we're older than the average Joe out there these days.
You said, well,
It's true. But, I one thing that, when you go out there in the open market and look for a job, I mean, nobody wants to hire a 60-year-old guy because, if they do, and like the job I have, it's nothing against my job. I love it. But, it's probably the least amount of money I've ever made in my life.
Yeah.
But, I mean, on the flip side of that, I mean, my responsibility is not huge either. So, it's okay.
But you're way overqualified. Anybody else feel like that you're way overqualified for your job and underpaid?
I've thought about that. When you go into Walmart, you see those Walmart greeters. I'm just like, I bet you in their lifetime, they have some skills that's probably knock our socks off. They're
They
probably
found themselves in this situation.
they're probably plumbers or electricians or engineers or who knows what. So you just never know. And the older you get, we tend to settle for less and less, which I'm just tired of that. I want to write my own ticket. So I check the boxes.
The older we get too, we're more content with I don't know. We don't need the flashiest car.
No.
Yeah, or the flashiest house or what. We don't need things. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but we have definitely talked about that.
We have.
We don't have to have things. We want experiences, though. We want to travel and we want to be able to hang out with our grandkids.
Yeah.
Not just on the weekend when Carl's tired.
Because what I remember about, growing up is, the trips that we took with our parents. And
my parents didn't get to take trips.
That's what I don't remember what color our carpet was or if we had new furniture or what kind of car we drove. I remember where we went and the trips we took together and
anybody else?
Those memories,
Do you have those memories?
Those are way, way more important to invest your money in, I think.
In fact, we asked our kids, okay, what was your favorite trip that we went on as we were growing up? And they said it was always at the lake that was 30 minutes from our house. Yeah. Oh, Patty Cake said absolutely. Yeah. The lake that was 30 minutes from our house, we would take we called it the camping wagon. No, we called it the camping wagon. Is that what we called it? Yeah. We would take the fifth wheel and we would, all the kids would, come. We only have 2, but all the kids would come.
Oh, we'd have 15 in there,
We were feeding the crew, and we had an old boat, and Carl would pull them around on a tube and throw them all over the lake in this red mud lake, Oklahoma.
But we asked them, that's their favorite memory.
Those are the trips that they loved the most.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt like we were 1,000 miles from home, but it was the experiences because when you're on vacation, you parent different. When you have all those kids around you, I don't know. There's connection that happens in a way it doesn't happen when you're at home and busy. I really do believe that.
So we've learned that experiences are way more valuable than stuff, and that's why we want time with the money. We want time with the money so we can take those grandkids, so we can, her and I can go on these trips and. Go to Europe again. We went a couple times during, when we had our Amazon business because it gave us time freedom.
Guys, you got to go to Europe.
And I'm telling you, I will never, ever forget those experiences we had. Goodness. It was wonderful.
Europe is beautiful.
So we want to go back because there's so much to explore over there.
There's just a lot of history there, a ton of history, beautiful architecture. Yeah. And we're not architecture people. Yeah. But man, it was just a step into a whole different world.
And you might be saying, "Well, Carl, I don't care about that." I mean, I'm telling you, it's our own experience. For us, going to Alaska and seeing bears, we flew on a trip that showed us the bears and everything. I mean, it was really expensive, but we decided
it's a once in a lifetime.
It's a once in a lifetime deal. We're paying the money. I mean,
there was 5 people in the plane. It was a tiny little plane. Yeah. And we landed on this beach. There was at least 30 grizzlies all around.
It was crazy.
And we had a guide with us, and we don't know if he had a weapon.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But we had to walk in a single file and follow him. And the one big instruction was, if anything happens, do not run. Like, what? Oh, no. What do you mean don't run? He said, do not run. They will chase you. So one giant grizzly, it saw us. Of course it saw us, but he started walking towards us real slow, just lumbering towards us. And he got, I don't know, how far would you say that was?
I would say 20 yards away.
Yeah, 20 yards. And he stopped and he looked at us. And then he turned and he just kept walking. I have a video of it. And in the video, you just hear me going.
All I knew is I had like 4 other people in front of me. So if I took off running, they were going to be behind me. For real.
Oh, but it was a trip of a lifetime, guys. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, we'll never forget it.
Oh, we had our closest friends with us. Yeah. We were all on that trip together. We'd all broke the bank and just did it.
Yeah.
And paid it off for a while, probably.
Oh, yeah.
That's been like 5 years maybe ago. Oh, my goodness. Incredible trip.
Yeah, so I don't know, what gets you off the couch. But if you're looking for a way to make a sideline income, then I encourage you to check this business out because it checked all those boxes
Yes, it
for
did.
us. And I know that we're going to go back to Europe. I know we're going to
Yes.
go back to all these places as long as our health holds out. That's
Right.
another thing.
That's another
Because
thing.
I don't want to wait until I'm too
Right.
old to enjoy our retirement.
We're 59 and 60.
Yeah.
Hi there, Factual Fusions.
So just hop up there, hit that link in our bio, put your best email in there, and check this out and see if it's a vehicle that can take you where you want to go. For us, it's taken us, places that actually a year ago we didn't dream we could even go. So it's already, paying off
gave
for
us
us.
hope.
So, yeah.
It gave us hope again.
So if that's something that's, if you're looking for a way to solve your money problem, it could be a vehicle for you.
You guys appear to. Oh, great! Thank you for letting me know. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you. He doesn't know what that means.
Thank you.
He's new. He's new with me.
Yeah.
Isn't he doing fantastic though? I mean, he's only been doing this about 3 weeks.
I love getting on here and sharing with people because if I can help one person solve their problem and take them out of a situation where they're at and improve their life, then
what an opportunity.
That's a great thing.
Yes.
We talk about it all the time. It's like, we're going to call our Amazon coach and say, man, I'm sure glad you told us about this deal because it's changed our life,
And we can't wait to make that phone call to her.
Yep, and we will. And whenever I come home for the last time from that job,
oh my goodness,
it's going to be live.
Yeah.
So be looking for it. We'll
thank you. She said we look really cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for us, guys?
I think we forgot to tell you that there are payment plans as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So as little as $100 a month,
around
under $100 a month. You can get started.
Yeah, you can get started in this thing. Like
and it's not one of those things where they only open, certain modules. You get the full. Everything gets open for you. Yeah.
So if that's something that you guys want to check out, then check that out.
Any questions? Y'all been quiet tonight. We have not.
No.
Any questions at all? We'd love to take your questions if you have any.
And we like for people to interact with us, and sometimes we got skeptics on here, which I love because I was one of you. So
yes, he was.
I don't bother me at all. So but like I said, I wasn't sure until I checked it out for myself, and got my feet wet, and I'm just like, there again, I looked at the upside and the downside, and it's like, but gosh, we have risked more, going on some place we'd never been or some condo that you don't know about.
Yeah.
Have you ever stayed in one of those hotels that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're staying here?
Yes.
It was nothing like it.
Oh, you have a great night too. Thank you so much.
So, sometimes
oh my goodness,
sometimes things like that happen.
One time we were in a hotel. Would you call it a motel? I think it'd be called a motel. I don't know. It was in Branson behind a bar, and it was terrible. I mean, I put a chair under the doorknob so we couldn't get killed. I mean, it was awful. There was a big gap underneath the door, and
it was real loud.
It was real loud.
So I told Lori, you can be as noisy as she wants.
Oh my!
I'm sorry, that just popped out. Oh gosh, that's funny.
You made me feel
see, guys, we can say on live, you never know what you're going to get.
Oh, no. You're a bad man.
I know.
You're a very bad man. Oh my goodness.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
So we have fun doing this business.
Yes,
I tell
we
you
do.
what, we're ourselves.
Signed up. I hope follow. Signed up. I hope I can follow to you.
Follow through.
You two will be my mentors. Here we go. Thank you too. Oh, thank you, Patty
Patty
Cake.
Cake.
You're awesome.
Great.
We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, just jump over there and check it
You're
out.
Awesome.
Like I said, find a payment program that works for you, and like I said, the downside's really limited. And I think it works for anybody that works at it. The only way you can really lose is quit.
It's true.
And in our other businesses that we've ever done, most of the time we were debt driven. So we couldn't quit. It's like, and there'll be people on here that say, well, that deal doesn't work, or it's a scam, or this or that. Well, I mean, the thing is,
Ransom Motel com.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
Don't bring it back up.
So, it's one of those things that, the people that say that is because, they didn't work at it. You know, they didn't follow the steps. They weren't coachable. They weren't teachable. And that's really all it takes. It just takes effort. I mean,
Yes.
you got to have the tenacity of a bulldog.
Yes.
You know, in anything you do, I don't care if it's this business or something else. It's just like when you go to work. I mean, if you don't show up, you're not going to get paid. So, and this is no different. So we treat it like, you know, it's a real business because that's what it is. So, like I said, we don't want to sugarcoat it. We want to tell you, you know, you got to make it happen. It's your deal.
But it's not a full time. It's not going to, you know, take all your time because, you know, when I get Carl home from his job this year, you know, retire him, I'm not going to be sitting behind a computer for 8 hours a day. I'm going to be out enjoying life with him. So I did not want to get into something that was going to take my whole day either.
Well, you better, because I'm taking my old boat out with you or without you. There you go.
Rockin' Rob just said,
55.
Yeah, I just turned 55. I'm interested in getting started.
Oh, cool.
Awesome, Rob. Did you see my comment? Diesel.
In my dust.
Did you see my comment?
I didn't see it. Diesel
Another
dust.
course. Let me go back and see if I see it, Diesel.
I'm sorry. We're talking hard to read, and she can't do two things at once, and I don't. I can't. I'm not much better.
I am not a multitasker.
So we're not ignoring
I
you.
do not see it. No.
Put it in there again, bud.
Yeah, maybe put it in there again.
I'm sorry. We didn't see it.
Sorry about that, Diesel. And Rockin' Rob, the best thing to do, Rockin' Rob, we're about to have a webinar, so just hop up there, follow us, and I will send you the link to the webinar. It's on Wednesday.
But you can check it out tonight if you want to. You know, you can check out everything.
Rockin' Rob said, I did not.
Okay.
Did not what?
I don't know.
I think we were talking to Diesel in the Dust. Did you see another course? Yes, we are. We're talking about legacy builders there.
Yeah.
I think that was Jay. Yeah.
You're welcome, Rockin' Rob.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Like I said, if you put your best email in there, be sure and check your spam folder because a lot of times it goes to spam. So check that out. And like I said, you can opt out anytime you want to. It goes to the payment program. You can go on down. And the thing is, that one-time website fee, it's a $29 website fee, and it's a one-time fee. And you get this. When you go to our website, it's the exact same website that you're gonna get whenever you purchase a product, and you pay that same $29. You just plug your information in, and you're up and going. That's another thing I didn't say. You know, in 2 or 3 days, you have everything linked together.
Right.
And you have these 4 products or 3 products, whatever you buy.
It's laid out for you step by step how to do it.
And you're in business. You'll be able to sell the same 4 products. And if you have your own digital products, you can have them for sale on there as well. So, you know, you can take it anywhere you want to take it. Within 2 or 3 days, you can be going. What's the lady's name?
Christy is 67. She was on here the other night.
The other night she was on here.
She said she made her first sale in 5 days. So she got her money back in 5 days.
We did not.
No,
it took us.
We weren't that fast.
It took us several weeks because we had a lot to learn, people. Like I said, we had no following.
And my dad was in the hospital, and I'm his caregiver, and
you know, life happens.
Oh,
hey,
Jinx showed me a Coke.
So, but you know, we weren't worried because you know we were learning. You know, so and the thing about this business, you can earn while you learn, and that's what we've been doing. And like I said, we make more and more sales. The better we get at this, you know, that's how it works. So,
just like any business,
the
better you get at it, the more customers you have.
Yeah. And some people who jump in here, and you know, I think that the same lady, she'd made like
30,000
in like 5 months, you know, which just blows my mind.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't know if that'd make a difference.
67, she's rocking it.
I don't know if that'd make a difference for you or not, but I mean, it spoke volumes to me.
Absolutely.
So it's no respecter of person or what you know or don't know. It's paint by color, people. If it wasn't, paint by number.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, then Carl couldn't do it. So there you go. Any other questions for us out there?
Thank you guys for all the follows and likes, man. We appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you guys all.
You guys are awesome
for showing up tonight.
Yes.
I respect your time, and I thank you.
It means the world to us.
Like I say, we want to be transparent, so jump over there and check it out for yourself. Hit that link in the bio, put your email in there, and you have all the information right there at your fingertips. You'll see our founder for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Does a little mini
course.
Kind of tells you all about it.
Information.
And you know, which I think she does a good job explaining it better than we can. and then you go on down our website and check it all out, guys.
Yes, and follow us and go up there and just get some laughs on our page.
I promise you,
because we do some fun, dorky stuff.
I thought the funniest one was when I was digging in the dog bed, and the one where I had the tire trying to hula hoop.
Oh, the hula hoop tire! It was hilarious. And then you popped out of the shower.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was just so funny.
Yeah, we do some fun stuff.
Oh my, and we have some stuff coming up.
Now understand, y'all don't have to do that.
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
It's just
this is who we are.
We're just being us.
Yeah.
Some people are real serious and everything.
And that's great.
That's
because there's serious people looking for this business.
And
right? That won't relate to Goob and Goober.
And they're probably not. Those people are probably not going to buy product from us. But that's okay.
But they will from you.
But they will from you. That's right. Well, guys, we're going to jump off here. Any other questions?
I'm going to go eat some more chocolate ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
I got brownie chocolate truffle.
That sounds good. So we're going to hop off here. We'll be back tomorrow about the same time. And like I said, we'll see you over there, in our email funnel over there.
Yep.
Drop us a line. Be happy to meet you.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.